And get this live stream set up, live on Facebook. Okay, share my own timeline. Okay, just be a minute here, redirecting to live. Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna close this down and we're gonna focus just on the Zoom or else it messes me up. Okay, I'm so excited to be doing this interview, you guys. This woman has been a lifesaver, literally game changer for me. I am going to just share this into our group. Give me 1 second here. I'm just waiting for it to show me that I'm live. There we go. And we're gonna click share into the group. And I have the pleasure of doing this Ask an Expert Friday with Sherri. And who couldn't be a better person to do this interview? I'm so grateful to everything that Sherri has done for me in my company. So I'm really grateful to be here and doing this interview with her today. Um, when I first met Sherri, it was like during COVID when we were trying to build the beauty referral network, and we didn't even know how we were going to get it done. But now here we are. And, I'm so grateful to her and her entire team because they are now helping us run the back office and the customer service for all of you amazing people that are going to be joining our program. So, Sherri, tell me, how did you get started into this industry? Let's talk a little bit about who you are as well and what brought you to this path. Let's talk about that first, and then we'll talk about all the amazing things that you've done for us and how people can start working with you as well.
That's pretty loaded. It's a loaded question. Okay, let's start at the beginning. I was working as an administrator, had training in a different area, and I lost my favorite job. I absolutely was devastated, went through a series of transitions, and just like, if you've been on the job market, you understand how hard it is to sometimes get a employment position. And nothing just resonated well with me. I probably went to like 50 or 60 job interviews over 9 months. And I got to a point where I was like, okay, dang, I have nothing to turn to. What am I going to do? And it just so happened I knew a business owner in the area that had a gym, a local gym, not in my skill set whatsoever, in a gym. And I got to a point where like, hey, I gotta ask her, like maybe she's hiring. And I walked in, she's like, actually, I was looking for somebody. I spent 2 years learning sales with her. And I had no idea that was so instrumental in the next stage in my life. Um, After those 2 years, I was kind of like getting a little stir crazy. I was like, okay, there's got to be more to life than this. Like, I can only sell so many gym memberships and say hi and high five so many sweaty people in my life. It's time to make change. And I went and was like, okay, well, what's a virtual assistant? I'll apply for a job. We'll see how it goes. And they called me and they're like, based off your experience, we have a lighting designer and they're like, I'm like, okay, I don't know anything about lighting design. What are we doing here? Well, we want somebody to, help him with his business. I'm like, okay, I have production experience. Like lighting is not exactly the same, but I guess I could make this work. And I jumped in. Fast forward, I didn't like the way this virtual assistant company was doing things. I'm like, there's got to be better ways of, supporting clients. There's got to be better ways of supporting the team. There's got to be better systems and processes out there. There's got to be a way I can revolutionize the industry. So then I was like, oh, screw it. I'm out. We're doing this myself. I'm gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna play it by ear. I positioned myself, had clients right out the door. People wanted to work with me. I'm like, wow, dang, this wasn't as hard as the employment job. Like, this is like they actually want to work with me. Oh, okay. Couple years into it, I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Not by myself, anyways. I need help myself. I'm positioning myself just as these business owners are. Okay, I need help. So then our team grew from there. So it's been a wild journey of just, learning and kind of understanding that every opportunity is a good opportunity. And it doesn't matter if it's a minimum wage job, working in a gym, learning sales. I took those opportunities and were able to transcribe it into what we call now send me tasks. So it's a lot of fun.
I love it. Thank you for sharing because, it's really important to understand that, most employees eventually transition into a business owner and you have to grow at the same time with your business. And it's not easy. I'm a living example of that. It's not easy. But,
Mm-mm.
how many people do you have currently on your team and what type of tasks do you do for business owners?
There's a lot of us. A lot of them are part-timers. There's one employee and probably about six or seven contractors. The reality is that they all work in their skill set because I realize I can't be all things to all people. So I have a really good, my background's in television broadcasting, media communications. So I learned a lot of communication tools and ways to deal with certain types of people and just like the overall interaction, as well as like the creative aspect of it. So I was able to bring that in to our company after I had established it as an administrative only. It was like, okay, they clearly want other things than just admin. So we're just going to add in all these things on an as need basis, but our foundation is going to be business support. And so that seemed to really work. So my first objection was, okay, I need somebody that's creative just like I am. So my assistant, Susanna, she's great at what she does because she's creative and she thinks the way I do. Okay, I got that area figured out. Then we brought on somebody else for administration. Okay, I need data entry points. Like I need this. Okay, here you go. Here you go, running. Go with it. And it's been a really good fit. And then we brought on somebody else for web design. Then we brought on somebody else. And so it's kind of evolved over the years. Um, so it could be video production, it could be website design, it could be graphic design, print material, digital material, doesn't matter. It could be, basic operations. It could be customer service centric stuff that we're doing for you. We basically go in and tailor it based off the client's needs. So it really helps. Not all, like I could have six clients in the same industry, but every single one of them have different needs. So it really doesn't matter what the needs are. We just sit down, we figure it out, and go from there. But yeah, everybody works in their strengths. I don't do bookkeeping because I'm not a bookkeeper. I'm not good at it, but I have somebody on the team that's good at it. So that we've established very quick and early on. So it allows all of us to kind of work together.
Right. And I'm so grateful to your team because you guys have helped us so much. Right down to the very first business plan. Sherri helped with that. Helped with some of the back office stuff for the very first website we had, the handouts, all the little videos that you guys see
Mhm.
come out, our little teaser video. That's Sherri's voice on the video.
So
Um,
weird.
and her team is working on our two new videos that are about to release very soon as well. So I'm really excited for those. We got the scripts done.
Mhm.
And, you know, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for being by my side. This has not been an easy journey, and I could not
Mhm.
do it without you. Even in the hardest times, you were there for me, and I wanted to say thank you. And thank you to your entire team. I mean, I remember having so many different website meetings trying to figure out how we were going to get this thing going. Like it's just been,
Yeah.
it's a learning experience at the same time, and a lot of growth has to come with it as well. And Sherri's done everything. Like she's helped with my calendar, my scheduling. They've done the videos. They've helped with the, graphics and design, the, website stuff. Like literally her team handles everything. And I'm so excited. Like I said to Sherri, I said, you're coming with me for this ride, girl. Like you better start hiring more people because we're going to need you. And you guys are going to be the ones that are running this whole thing for us and making sure everything's automated to make sure that we have that level of customer care. I can
Mhm.
trust Sherri with my business. I can trust Sherri with my clients
Mhm.
because, she knows how this whole business runs. She helped us build it, really. And I couldn't see myself going further along without bringing her and her team with us. And, I'm grateful to be doing this interview with her today, you know, and we'll look back at this in a few years and be like, wow, look at all the stuff that we've had to go through to get to this place. But,
Totally.
um, you know, you are just an amazing woman. You're an amazing human being. And I wanted to give you credit because I know it's not easy, especially even dealing with me. I mean, I'm like, oh, I want to do this. Oh, wait, I changed my mind. I want to do this. I want to do this. Oh, wait, we have to change the compensation plan. We have to reflect for this. So I know I'm not easy to deal with, and thank you for your patience. Um, and you keep me level. You're like, okay, wait, let's just breathe. Let's do this
Yeah.
first. Let's get this done. Then we can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you help me stay like level and be like, okay, wait, let's just get this thing going. Then we can add this. Then we can add that. Like the videos and the social media
Yeah.
and ads and everything that we're doing to bring all the members on board. Like Sherri's literally helping, her and her team are literally helping us set up all of the content graphics, all the videos, and helping us put everything into the back office and make this amazing app and website for all of you. So I'm just so grateful. And now if a client, if somebody's watching this video and they would like to hire you, could you talk a little bit about the process? How does it go? What's the budget? And I would assume that it's catered to each individual and their business needs, but I'll let you share a little bit about that and how the process works, and also how people can get in contact with you as well.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. So it's actually really a simple process. And I'll caveat with this, we don't work with everyone. So we work with business owners that really have a vision for their community. Sorry, frog in my throat, that want to change the world. They're focused on, building each other up. And so those businesses are the ones that are like, for us. Like that's our vision. We want to help. We want to serve in capacities that are just beyond. And so I'll caveat with that. But it's really actually a simple process. You get online, you can check out our website, sendmetasks.com. And under the connect or the contact page, you just request a meeting and just set a date. I get on the call with you, get to know your business, see what needs to be done, and we build a package or we build a model that works for you. Part of my job, and I really enjoyed this part, is consulting. So having people like you spitball a whole bunch of ideas, have the shiny what do they call it? Shiny
Shiny penny
products.
syndrome.
Yes, shiny penny syndrome. I'm like, this is the like coolest thing ever, and I think it's going to change my world. And blah, blah, blah. I dial you back and go, okay, what are the processes? What are the systems that you actually need to be successful? And then how can we implement those on a monthly basis? How can we get you to the next stage? A good example, and I'll tell you a quick story, is I have a landscaping client. He's fantastic, terrible at paperwork. And for the longest time, he wasn't that organized. So it took me, I've probably 4 years now working with him. Probably took me three out of the four to try and get him to use a simple process like a Google form. And it was a simple thing, like just every day go in, tell me where you were, what your expenses were, and keep track of projects so that I can build them properly. And I kid you not, when he finally came around to the idea, and this was the second time I had been like, hey, we should do this. He finally like it clicked for him and was like, yeah, okay, we'll do it. And in a few months' time, he made an extra $60,000 in his business. So when I say consulting and helping you through that process, I really do mean finding that extra money so that you are successful and you actually do better. I think I stopped looking after a while, but I think he was closer to 80,000 when it was all said and done. But he had no idea that he was missing that kind of money. So that's where I like to sit down with you, go through do a consultation, figure out where the pain points are with things that you're wasting your time on that, kind of can go to the wayside, or I come in and support you in those and figure out the best plan of action. Now, our payments are very simple. It's a monthly reoccurring, really easy, super easy cancellation policy. It's a 30-day cancellation. Just let me know you're not happy. I'll wrap it up and give it all back to you, kind of thing. But that's ultimately my goal, is just to make businesses more efficient, more productive, and have a lot of fun doing it. It's not mundane. I poke jokes. I have a lot of fun with you. We work hard, but we also play hard. It comes down to culture. So people that are wanting to change the world, they want to make a difference in their community, businesses that, you enjoy what you do, but maybe you're not organized. Let's have a conversation.
That was me. I was definitely me. I'm still working on it. Mom just organized my office for me the other day.
Aw.
But and I just wanted to say, if you feel like I was in a position before where I did not delegate, I did not have anybody. I was a lone soldier in this mission until I met Sherri. And it was very difficult for me at first to give up the reins in my own company and allow somebody else that has that skill set to take over and to even with simple things like my schedule or simple things like helping me rewrite my business plan or helping and making sure that our handouts for the businesses and customers are done correctly so people understand what I'm trying to get across to people. So even things like content creation, like the videos, I can't wait to see the new videos because the last one that she did when we had our founders launch, it was incredible. Literally incredible. Step by step showed you exactly how you're going to make money, how the businesses, can share with other businesses. So now she's working on the customer video and also the business video, which is going to be releasing hopefully very soon. We're going to roll everything out at the same time, but I'm grateful to send me tasks and to Sherri and her entire team because I feel like my business is safe. I feel like,
Mm,
after everything that I've been through, the disasters that I've been through, some of you guys have been here through some of this. I finally feel where I'm at the place now where, this business can continue to run for generations to come. And I trust Sherri with this business and with what we're building for others. And when you find a relationship like that, you hold on to it because it's not about, oh, how am I going to make money? It's not about any of that because when you do good for other people, then the money comes with it. It literally eventually will catch up. I mean, there's been times where I've had to ask her, hey, do you mind if I can pay in two payments because I'm trying to get this going and I don't know what to do. And like she's worked within my budget when we first started out in order for me to get things going. And I'm so grateful for that because there's some cutthroat business people out there. I'm telling you right now, like some people are like, nope, meh, you're cut off. They don't believe in the vision. They don't want to be with you long term as a client or as a customer. And it makes it really difficult for you to move forward in your business when you yourself are struggling to figure out your own business and your path. So having somebody like Sherri and her entire team are fantastic. And even if you have to start out small and work your way up, but at least you have somebody that you can rely on to take over when you don't know how to do a social media post or you don't know how to create content for your ads or you don't know how to do your email list. Like I don't know any of that stuff, you guys. I don't really want to know. I'm learning it, but I don't really want to do it because I would much rather be out talking to all the businesses and talking to all the, potential beauty supply companies and different things like that. So now we have Sherri's whole team working on our whole back end system and our customer service. If anybody knows how to onboard a business into this program, it's Sherri. She helped me write this thing. So it's so
true.
it's so amazing to have a team like that and to have her working side by side with us to make create the best company that this world has ever seen. And I look forward to our future. I look forward to you having a whole head office with all of your staff running our like
Love it.
headquarters. That's the
Love
goal that
it.
I see for us working together. And then also us going on vacation. So, when we first met, it was during COVID. Like we were in lockdown and we were still working together. And we got to meet each other for the first time. And I posted that picture
Yeah.
today because it's like 2021 and it was a memory.
That
Like
long ago? Wow.
yeah, and we had to even wear masks to go to Tim Hortons. So it was
Yeah.
quite interesting working together because we had already previously worked together when we came out of lockdown. That's when we met the first time, and I realized that we live in the same city, which is even more
Yep.
crazy. I didn't even know that. Um, and
Small world.
I'm just so grateful to be here and to be in this position and working with you. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me and for my company. And I wanted to pay it forward and share what's possible for others working with you and your team as well,
Absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much
And
for sharing.
I don't know if you're hiring any more people, but you might need to, if anybody's a VA, might want to reach out to Sherri
Oh.
in the
Depends if you
future,
blow me up or not.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, it's just endless possibilities when
Oh,
you align with the right people and the right people that see your vision and understand what it is that you're trying to do. And
100%.
okay, let's just fill in one more time your email, your website, and how people can reach you to book your a consultation call one more time.
Sure. So email is hello@sendmetasks.com. You can reach out to us on our website, sendmetasks.com as well. But yeah, feel free to connect, book appointments. Booking in January now because, Christmas is upon us very quickly. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. 2025 is around the corner. So we're actually booking in January now. But yeah, if anybody wants to touch base, I'd be happy to sit down, have a chat, connect with you, see where you're at, and then go from there.
Right. And the one thing that I could say for encouragement is again, um, when you're building a business, sometimes you have to let go.
Mhm.
As hard as it may seem, my ego was completely out of check, and I'm gonna just admit that right now that. And when I did start to let go and started to allow others to help me and work with me as a team, that's when things started to open up. Because I didn't have all that added pressure and stress on me to try to make things work that I didn't know how to make work.
Mhm.
And that's the one thing that I will leave for each and every one of you that's watching this video today as an encouragement,
Mhm.
to create a team of people and create a team of people that are in your corner that have a special skill that you can utilize their skills to help your business go
Yeah.
further.
Yeah. I'm a control freak too. Honestly, I think we all are at some point because this is our baby.
Right.
Like this is our thing. And so to kind of understand that, I've also been there and I'm doing it with you. It's a bit of a helper, if you will. I have one client. I remember him saying, "Well, I'm giving you bank access, and I'm trusting you to not screw me over. I've been screwed over before." And I looked at him and said, "You know what? It doesn't benefit me to screw you over. I want the long-term relationship. Taking money away from you, even if it's thousands of dollars, is only a short-term gain." Ugh, short-term gain. It does not benefit me long term. I have no interest in doing that. And we've seen it time and time again. Once you build that trust with somebody and you realize that they're in it for the long haul, they want you to be successful because if you're successful, I'm successful. It's just the reality.
Right.
It takes the pressure off of being like, oh, I need to control this. I need to know what's going on at all times. And have they taken money out of my account? Have they? No, none of that garbage.
Right.
None of that garbage. Trust, and it comes down to community and integrity and everything else that goes along with it.
Well,
So,
it's, the law of reciprocation, right? Do you want to
absolutely,
others as you want done to you? I've
absolutely,
lived by that philosophy for a very long
absolutely.
time because, karma catches up with people. I'm telling you that right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll leave it at that. But,
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much for taking the
Thank you.
time to be interviewed. I know you guys are busy working on our videos and all that kind of stuff, and we're like working on the back office. I cannot wait for the day that this app launches. You guys, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Just warning you now.
It'll
And
be
so
soon. It's
I
coming
know it's
fast.
like only a couple weeks or less away.
Yeah,
We're just getting everything set up for
absolutely.
you guys and making sure that we can pay you.
Exactly. Oh, it's good
So,
stuff. Super exciting.
yeah, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful every day. I wake up at 5 a.m. now, like shoot out of bed with all the energy that I didn't have and just like, okay,
I'm still in bed.
hey.
I don't know. Normal people are still in bed at 5 a.m., Callie. That's not normal.
I was up at 4:30 yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
I
Oh my
know, and
gosh.
it's the other thing too is I'm doing a lot of meetings back east, so they're 3 hours ahead. And now that I found out about your other skills, we need to have a conversation about the media,
Uh-oh.
but we'll deal with that later.
Oh, it's all
So
good.
that's a whole nother conversation about the other business that we're working on.
That's awesome.
Let's
That's
just get one
awesome.
started so people can make money, they can take care of their families, they can
Absolutely.
set themselves free, and then we're gonna plan a big, huge group trip together coming up in the new year.
Yeah, we will.
Yes,
Yeah. That
I'm
sounds
ready for
good.
that. So, all right,
Thank you so
everybody.
much, Kelly.
Thank you, everybody. Again, reach out to Sherri. I'm tagging her in all these posts, and she can go in and comment about her email and everything
Sure.
again.
Mhm.
Again, reach out to her. This woman has changed my life. She's changed the trajectory of our business, and she's our amazing customer service that's going to be helping all of you guys onboard your businesses. So I'm so grateful. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me, and I love you, girl. And I look forward to seeing you on the next meeting at 4 o'clock.
You betcha.
Let's go.
I'm
Game
there.
time. All right.
Thanks,
Bye,
Callie.
everyone.